Hey y'all, Cecile here. Welcome to, whoops, welcome to Meditations for Persistence. This is the last live meditation of the year, y'all. All right, I see I got somebody with me already. Is that you, Karen? Oh, it's Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. All right, vibe with me for a minute before we get into this. Let me figure out where to turn the music off. Wait a minute, I'm gonna let it go one more round. I hope y'all are moving a little bit. Whew. All right, let me turn this music down. Whew. Hey, Ma. Whew. Okay, so hey y'all, I am Cecile. I am streaming from the unceded lands of the Kicquatan in Virginia. For those of you who are in Meditations for Persistence, it is great to have you. I'm also streaming live on YouTube and LinkedIn tonight. So if you're watching on YouTube, please click subscribe and then hit the little bell so you get a notification when I go live. And if you are following on um, LinkedIn, please click follow. And those of you who are here already know that here in Meditations for Persistence, we are a group of activists or people learning how to be activists. We're people concerned about human rights. We are a group of people who know that who we are at home, in our job, with our friends, in politics, with our spirituality, don't need to be separate because we are all of those things in one body. And when we separate those things, that's when we, start siloing parts of ourselves and stop living in alignment and start compromising our values. And so in here, we hold all of that in one space. So if you are someone who speaks up when you hear about injustice and you want to make equity a habit and live in a way that changes lives and challenges systems of oppression, I invite you to join me in my membership over at Inspired by Indigo, where we follow 4 pillars. Let me find it. I'm going to have it up here. We follow 4 pillars every month. Number one is self-care. We get in our bodies. We learn how to take care of ourselves on many different levels. Number two, know your facts. On the second week of every month, I provide like a 20-minute lesson on some fact that you probably did not learn in school, but it makes a huge difference in how you show up in the world. And then number three, undo the work. Taking what you learned and going out and making a difference for other people out in the world. And then number four, rest and rejoice. Because once you get out of your comfort zone, you got to give yourself a chance to come back to center. And you got to look for the good in what you did, even if the only thing that went right was that you tried. Acknowledge that before you start over with your self-care. All right, y'all. So, if you want to leave me a comment and tell me how you're feeling tonight, go ahead and put a comment in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling. If you have peaches and pits that you want to share, a peach is something that's good that happened to you this week, and you can also share a pit if you want to. Something that was like not so great that happened. Leave your peaches and pits. I see we got a few more people that logged on tonight. Hey, y'all. And while y'all are doing that, I'm going to talk about a couple of things. One, yay about the Georgia runoff election. Okay, I am super excited about that. I am so excited that Reverend Warnock is the senator coming out of Georgia. It wasn't guaranteed. Um, so I'm excited about that, and I'm still like frustrated and pissed off too. I'm pissed off that it was close. That should have never been close. The fact that the Republicans put up Herschel Walker and that so many, mostly white people, like 99% of the people who voted for him were white. So many white people voted for him, even though he was obviously not qualified, just like ticks me off to no end because there's just no reason for it. It's just no reason for it. It felt like it was a slap in the face to Black folks. And so, yeah, I'm still kind of bitter about that. But I'm also like really excited that Reverend Warnock won. All right. What? Congratulations! So it says Cynthia was accepted to a Stanford program to help spread compassion in the world. Yay! Congratulations! I'm excited for you. That is so awesome. Whew. So, um, what else do you want to talk about? Let's talk about Kirsten Cinema for a minute, y'all. All right, so she couldn't even let Reverend Warnock have the limelight and the attention for like what, a full day before she announced that she was leaving the Democratic Party to become an independent. And part of me is like, good riddance, you didn't really vote Democratic anyway. Part of me is like, wait a minute. The people of Arizona voted for her as a Democrat. She needs to represent them that way. And then part of me is just like, whatever, whatever. It's Kirsten Sinema. She knows she's not going to get reelected as a Democrat, so she just changed her party affiliation. From what I've read, that doesn't mean that that still means that the Democrats are going to still have the majority. They're not going to have to like split the um, share power like they would have if Herschel Walker had won. Um, but I don't know. That woman, that's another person, just irks me to no end. Just, oh, she's definitely in it for the money. Um, and what else? Do y'all have something else? Y'all want to put something in the comments? What else is going on in the world that I should like lift up in this space before we get to the meditation? Ooh, somebody's been reading Rest is Resistance. Yes. Y'all know how I say, I don't even know what I say. What do I say? Self-care is a shoot. I done lost the word from my own motto. I can't remember. I can't remember. I'm not thinking straight. Self-care is what? I don't say resistance. I call it something else. Whatever. Y'all know what I mean. Anyway, I hope the book is good. So, trying to think, is there anything else? The two things that I wanted to mention was Senator Warnock getting reelected. I wanted to mention about Kirsten Sinema switching from Democratic to independent. Is there anything else that I ought to be bringing up? Because this is going to be the last live meditation, y'all, before the end of the year. This is the last second Sunday in 2022. So this is the last live meditation. If there's anything else that y'all want to say about politics or working together, or whatever, get it out tonight because the next time I see y'all, it's going to be 2023. I'm turning off my sounds. All right. So, I do have kind of a big announcement. I am, um, reorganizing my business. And so I think y'all know that I've got this Meditations for Persistence, which has been the name for a long time. Um, Playing with Possibilities when I go live on Mondays. And then I've got the membership, which is called Inspired by Indigo. Well, y'all, I am rebranding all of that for 2023, and it's going to be called Everyday Activism. So you're going to find me on Facebook. The group name is going to change. My business page is going to change. My YouTube channel, all of that is going to be called Everyday Activism. I cannot wait to launch the website. Thank you. I'm excited too. I'm going to be able to actually share so much more because everything's going to be in alignment and it's not going to be like a piece here and a piece there. It's all going to be kind of the same thing. I'm going to have the same message that I'm going to show up in as I show up in each space. I'm still going to be following the same 4 pillars with the self-care, know your facts, undo the work, and then rest and rejoice, but it's going to be everywhere. So, my newsletter is going to change. It's no longer going to be undoing. It's going to be everyday activism. So I am super, super excited about this, y'all. Y'all don't know how much this is gonna like change the way that I work. I am so excited. Oh, okay. So there was that. And what else? I'm trying to think. Look, somebody just texted me. I was trying to see if they were giving me something that I'm supposed to talk about tonight. I feel like I'm forgetting something because I did not write it down this week. I usually write down what I want to talk about. Um, I don't know. I'm not thinking of anything. Do you guys have anything? Y'all have anything you want to share? Anything you want to ask? Type it in the chat if you do. And then if not, we're like 10 minutes in and we can get to our meditation. Hmm. All right. I'm not seeing anything. So we can do a simple meditation. I want to do like a tense and release moving through our body. I did this one a few months ago and got a great response to it. So let's try this again. I'm inviting you to take a deep breath. So we're going to sit up straight, check in with our bodies, notice where we're carrying tension. Wiggle out your jaw if you feel it here. Notice where your shoulders are. If they're all the way up here, bring them down. Notice if you're carrying tension anywhere else in your body, wherever you feel it, if you can let it go, just let those muscles relax. And then make sure you've got room enough for your belly to expand. Relax those tummy muscles. Let it hang out like nobody's looking. And then take a deep breath in. And then exhale when you're ready. And let's do that one more time. Take a deep inhale, allowing your belly to expand. And exhale when you're ready. Awesome. So for this meditation, if you're sitting up, place your feet flat on the floor. If you're laying down, just make sure your arms and legs are not crossed because you want the energy to be able to flow freely. And then if you want to, you can close your eyes. Continue to breathe through your belly. And we are going to start from our feet and work our way up. All right, so bring your attention to the soles of your feet and just notice what they feel like. And then I want you to scrunch your toes. Make fists with your toes and hold them tight. And then relax. Just let your feet go back to a neutral position. And then lift your toes up, like spread them out, like you're spreading your fingers out wide. Spread your toes out. And then relax. Move them to a neutral position. Just let them be. Now lift your ankle. You can do one or the other. Lift your foot and just rotate your ankle. Doesn't matter which direction. And then rotate it the other direction. And then put your feet back to neutral. And now lift the opposite foot and rotate your ankle. It doesn't matter which direction. Now do the opposite. And bring your foot back to neutral. Now we're going to lift our toes up so that you're flexing the front part of your leg. You're flexing your shin. So lift your toes up and feel that tension in your shin. And hold that for a second. And then bring your legs back to neutral. If you felt that tension, then when you feel that relief, when you release that muscle, it's going to feel like warm and it's going to feel like, ugh. Now, if your feet are flat on the floor, you're going to come up on your toes. If you're laying down, you're going to flex your toes like you're pointing your toes for ballet. So flex your toes and hold that. You're going to feel tension. You're going to feel that tension in your calf. And bring your legs back to neutral. And make sure you're continuing to breathe. Sometimes when people are holding tension in their body, it doesn't matter which part, they tend to hold their breath. So make sure you're continuing to breathe. Now I want you to bend your knee. So if you're sitting down, you're going to flex your knee out so that you're holding your leg out straight. If you're laying down so that your legs are already out straight, you're going to bend your knee and then bring it back to neutral. And then do the same thing on the other side. Flex it if it was bent, bend it if it was flexed, and bring it back to neutral. Make sure you take a breath. All right, now we're going to squeeze our thighs. And so we'll start with the top of our thighs. And you might want to like straighten out your legs so that you can squeeze the top of your thighs. You're going to squeeze them tight and hold that for a second. And then relax. And then we're going to do the backs of our thighs. So you're going to squeeze the back of your thigh. If you're sitting down, that's going to make you raise up on your chair. Squeeze them tight. And then relax. Now we're going to move to our glutes. That's another one that's going to raise you up off the chair if you're sitting up. Squeeze those butt muscles. And then relax. And again, when people tense up their muscles, they tend to hold their breath, so remember to breathe. I'm going to bring your attention to your front. I want you to tighten those tummy muscles. We're doing the opposite of what I usually tell you to do with your tummy. So I want you to squeeze those abs like you're doing a crunch. Squeeze them in tight. And then relax. Just let it all hang out. Whew. Now, most of the time when we're doing the squeezing, we're feeling our lower abs. So I want you to bring your hands to like your lower chest, upper abs, like right where your stomach would be, and put your hands there so you can feel it. And then tighten those muscles because you can tell the difference between squeezing your lower abs and your upper abs. Squeeze those muscles and relax. Now we're going to do our lower back. I have to sit forward for this so I can put my hands back there and I can feel this. I don't even know how to describe this, but I'm like arching my back so I can squeeze those muscles in my back. So I'm like pushing my chest out some. And then relax. Whew. All right, so now we're up in our chest area, our upper back area. And so if you put your hands on your hips and then you pull your shoulders back, you're going to get that stretch across your chest. And you'll also feel that tension with your shoulder blades in the back. And just hold that for a second. Oh my God, that feels good. All right, and then relax. That's all right, Patty. I see you. And now still with your hands on your hips, instead of pushing our chest out, we're going to pull our shoulders to the front. So we're going to kind of curl forward and you'll feel that stretch across your upper back. And then relax. Whew. All right, now with your hands hanging down by your sides, we are going to hunch our shoulders up the way I usually ask you. Are your shoulders up here? This time we're going to pull them up there on purpose. So let's pull your shoulders up by your ears and just hold. And now relax. Whew. I don't know about y'all, but I've been carrying some tension somewhere everywhere. I'm going to feel this later on tonight. All right. And then once more with your arms by your side and your arms just hanging down, I want you to really relax your shoulders. So if they're normally like right here, because that's where you have your shoulders, I want you to push down and you're going to feel the stretch across your shoulders and maybe up into your neck. All right. And bring your shoulders back to neutral. Whew. All right, now we're gonna flex our arms and hands. So first we're gonna do bicep curls. Bring your arms up, do that strongman pose, flex those biceps and release. Shake them out. And now you're gonna straighten out your arms because you're gonna flex those muscles that are behind your biceps, your triceps. So you're gonna straighten your arm and tighten the muscles behind and hold and release. Shake out your arms. And now we're going to be flexing the front and back of our forearm. And so you can make a fist and bend your arm, and you'll feel the tension on the inside of your forearm and the stretch on the back. And release and shake it out. And now we're going to stretch the inside of our forearm and feel the flex back here. You're going to hold your hand flat like you're holding a plate. And then you use your opposite hand and gently pull. You don't want it to hurt. You just want to feel the stretch, and you'll feel that tension on the back of your arm. And release. Now we're going to do the other side. Your hand is flat like you're holding a plate. You're going to feel the stretch on the inside of your forearm. You'll feel the flex on the back side. Use your opposite hand and pull gently. Not enough to hurt, just enough to feel the flex and the tension. And release and shake your arms out. All right, now we're going to flex our fingers. Splay your fingers out wide. Flex your hands. Now bring them into fists. Thumbs on the outside. We're not punching anybody, but still be safe. And shake your hands out. And we're going to rotate our wrists. This way, it's like you're scooping out peanut butter out of a jar. And then go the opposite way. Awesome. Again, you can shake out your arms, shake out your legs. And now we're going to bring our attention to our neck. And so we're going to do some neck rolls. So bring your right ear down to your right shoulder and then roll your head forward, over to the left side, and then to the back. And go around one more time. And when you get to the back, make sure you support your head. You don't just like let it fall all the way back. That might hurt. Support your head when you go around. And when you get your ear back to your shoulder, go the opposite way. And go a second time. And then bring your head up back to center. Again, pay attention to your breath. Are you relaxing that tummy? Are you breathing through your belly? Whew. Let's do another neck stretch. I need it, so I'm going to share that with y'all. All right, so bring your hand up to and grab the opposite side of your head, and then gently pull your neck to one side. Not pulling enough to hurt, just enough to feel the stretch in the side of your neck. And come back to center. And then with your other hand, you're going to reach across to the opposite side of your head. And again, pull your head gently, not enough to hurt. You're just going to feel the stretch along your neck and shoulder. And come back up to center. Shake out your shoulders if you need to. And now we're going to wiggle our jaw, move it back and forth. And we're going to make, what do you call it, prune lips, duck lips. Stretch them out because you'll feel that stretch in your cheeks and along your jaw. Now grin, pull your mouth all the way back. And then wiggle it out one more time. All right, now we're gonna make a whole prune face, not just duck lips. We're gonna bring make all your features as small as you can get them. Relax. One more time. Squeeze all those features as small as you can get them. All right, now open your eyes wide. Okay. Now, if you are somebody who knows how to raise your eyebrows or you know how to move your scalp or your ears or whatever that is, you can go ahead and do that. I can raise my eyebrows. I cannot do anything with my scalp. So anyway, if you know how to do all that, stretch it all out, y'all. All right. And now I want you to just relax, close your eyes, and we are just going to do a body scan from head to toe. So we've already tensed and released all of our muscles all the way up. And now we're just going to do a body scan and see how we feel. So close your eyes, relax your tummy, breathe through your belly. And from the top of your head, just notice how you feel at the top of your head. Bring your attention to your forehead, down to your nose, your lips, and your jaw. Notice how you feel at the back of your head and down to your neck. Bring your attention to your shoulders, your triceps, your biceps, your elbows, your forearms. Notice how you feel in your wrists and in your hands and fingers. Bring your attention to your upper back and just notice how you feel. And then to your lower back. And then to your glutes. Continue to breathe through your belly as you bring your attention to your chest. And then your upper abs and your lower abs. Notice how you feel on the top of your thighs, the backs of your thighs, your knees, your shins, your calves, your ankles, the tops of your feet, your toes, and the soles of your feet. Now let's take another deep breath. Inhale and let your belly expand. Exhale when you're ready. Let it out with a sigh and a shake. Wiggle around. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you're much more relaxed. I hope you're feeling better than when you got here. And since this is the last meditation for 2022, I want to wish you all a happy holiday Happy New Year. Cannot wait to see you in 2023. Cannot wait to launch Everyday Activism. And I love y'all. Y'all know that, right? I hope y'all know I love y'all. I'm always telling you fierce love. So I'm sending y'all some fierce love for the end of the year. All right. I will see y'all next time.